Alright, here we are, guys. I'm gonna cut straight to the point, no bullshit. Um, what to do if you're skinny fat? My definition of skinny fat is if you have little or no muscle development and you're around 20% body fat. Um, so the first thing I would do is I'd probably do a slight cut. The reason being is that 20%, I mean, if you're in a state of bulking, then you're you can't drop any fat. But my recommendation is to get down to a body fat percentage where you'll have better testosterone um, levels, aka well, hormonal levels in general, actually. So I'd say let's cut down to about 15% body fat. The reason why you don't want to go any lower is because one, you'll be wasting your time. Two, if you cut down to 10% body fat, you have no muscle development. You're gonna look like shit. So don't do that. And the reason being is that if a lot of people they will advocate like, oh, cut down to like 10% body fat so you can do a long bulk. Well, the thing is that if you're a beginner, you can do this thing called recomposition, aka you could basically drop fat and build muscle at the same time. But so that's what we're gonna try and focus on when you get down to 15% body fat. So the way to do that is you gotta find your TDEE, your total daily energy expenditure, and that's the amount of calories that you burn in a given day, including activities, what you're doing, so on and so forth. So you'd eat that many calories per day. I wouldn't worry about counting macros because, again, I'm going to assume if you are a beginner, you're either really young or yeah, you're just a beginner. You can fucking if you look at a dumbbell, you grow muscle. So don't even worry about it. I wouldn't worry about counting I wouldn't worry about counting macros. Probably a year after lifting or until you get your starting strength, which is basically if you're a novice. So if you can't bench 225, if you can't squat 315, if you can't deadlift 405, I say you're a novice. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. You're a novice. No questions asked. I don't care how long you've been lifting. I this is one that's the method I like to use because I think it says a lot about your body composition. I took it from Alex from Alpha Destiny. I think that's a great way to indicate if you're a novice or not. Because a lot of people will say, I've been lifting for so many years. I don't care. Your strength's not up to the standards that it should be if you want to be intermediate. So that's what we're going to have you do. We're going to have you follow a starting strength program. Um, so it'd be your very basic things of like, you could do like a 5x5. You could do three tens, 3 sets of 10. Just make sure that you're adding weight to the bar every time you can. So we're gonna do that. And if you do find yourself getting body fat when you hit down to that 15% mark, you can either one cut back calories or cut out, just allow yourself to get up to about 20% body fat and see how you are there. Because at this point you're gonna probably have a decent amount of development and muscle mass because you can like obtain that Hollywood physique. Because I'm going to assume that a lot of you people are after that Hollywood physique. You guys want to look like Brad Pitt from Troy. You want to look like Chris Evans and Chris Hemsworth from the Avengers. I'm going to assume that's the kind of look you're going for. It only takes like 2 years to get that physique, guys. So if you can last long enough to do a decent recomp slash bulk for the first 2 years of lifting, that's what I recommend you do. Don't cut. That's if I can go back, that's the one thing I wish I didn't do was so then try and get down to 8% body fat. If I go do it all over again, my strength would be way higher than it is right now. My body would probably look way better than it is right now. I don't care. Like I'd probably sacrifice having abs, but it doesn't matter. Abs are fun, but I guarantee you girls would like you. Girls, they said they like abs. Trust me, I'm pretty sure girls love big arms, big chest, big shoulders, a wide back, a thick back. They'll love that shit way more than you having abs. Trust me. So focus on those development, and that's what I recommend you do if you're skinny fat. I also want to talk about how you know if you'll surpass your novice phase. I should probably rephrase that. It should be based off of those lifts. It should be based off of your body weight comparison to those lifts. I say if you could bench for about 1.5 times your body weight, I'd say you're past a novice. If you can at least squat double your body weight, If you can deadlift probably around 2.5 times your body weight, then I'd say you're probably past the novice phase. How long should that take? Relatively, depending on how you start, it could take roughly around, it could take as low as 6 months, but if you can, it's going to take around 1 to 2 years to get past that novice phase. And it's really cold outside. That's why I'm wearing this. First snow day. That's not fun, but I'm going to enjoy that.